Hey, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Morning Comics without kids. Slightly unusual show going on today because this weekend is, or I should say yesterday specifically, was my wife's 50th birthday. And so we took a little getaway without the kiddos. But I didn't want to forget you all, my Saturday morning comic friends. So you get a somewhat more adulting version of Saturday morning comics, which means because I'm breaking the Saturday morning comics rules, I can break one of the other rules, which is we don't usually send the link when we do these shows. So I've got a guest hanging out with me. This is only the second time I've ever had a guest on this show. The first time I think was Rod and Perry. So it's perfect that the other yarn man joins me. I got the old wolf, Tony.
Hey, good morning. Well, it's almost afternoon.
I was gonna say your time's not so much, but here, yeah. Cheers and good morning to you. I got my coffee here, but it's
Yeah, I'm just
really
drinking
really
one
hot.
right now.
I'm gonna burn my face off. So I'm up in the mountains of California for a little getaway weekend in an area called Big Bear.
Okay.
Lake Arrowhead to be specific. Sorry, my wife is she likes specificity.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tony says.
Thank you.
I've got some books that I read this week to talk about. I got some variant comics that I bought this week to show off. And I got some trades I've been reading. Tony's got some books to unbox here because apparently he has been a whatnot fiend. Look at that. Amazing. Well, let's say hello to some friends in the chat, and you can start if you want to mute yourself and cut a couple boxes open, and then show us what you got.
Okay.
I'll run through the chat and say hello to some folks here. We got Ruben Guzman, the White Tiger. Good morning to you, Ruben. How you doing, man? We got Brandon from Comics Kings. He was last night on Fire Guy Ryan's channel talking about hot new books, and I'm going to talk about one of the books that he brought up. Yeah, Perry. What's going on, Perry? Good to see you this morning. How's it going? We got Big Will. What's going on, Will? He's been posting some books for sale. You guys should check out his Instagram. Simon R. Good morning to you. He says, I hope the family's doing well. The girls are with Pop Pop this weekend, so they're having a blast with puppies and grandparents. So I'm sure it's going to be great. What's up, Cat Comics? Good to see you in the chat. Hello to you. Rob Boswell, what is going on, good sir? JG, what is happening this morning? No bagels for me. I haven't had breakfast yet, just relaxing, having a little beverage. Tony, hey, he's right there, and he's right there. Look, he's both. We got both. We got Jennifer from Comic Books Will Break Your Heart. I hope you're feeling better. I know she got her booster shot and was kind of waylaid a little bit last night, so I hope she's feeling better today. Sove Collector is in the chat. Happy Saturday to you. Coach Vic is here. Yeah, we got a guest this week, Coach Vic. Yeah, because this is when the girls aren't here, the only way to be a guest when the girls are here is to be in the house, right? So we've had Fire Guy Ryan. We have had Jeffrey Comic-Con, right? You got to be in the house usually with the girls. So this is a fun exception. 5 shots in. What, Rob? It's early. Good Lord. Unless you mean espresso shots. Maybe that's what it means, espresso. J Hood Creative, what is going on, my man? I hope your morning's going off well. Last week, J Hood was talking about G.I. Joe collectibles, and I was all about it. So I've been finishing that show on the rewind. He had Coach Vic and Andy on as well, and I was like, man, that I collected G.I. I was insane for G.I. Joe as a kid. That was my thing, man. We got Flashpoint in the chat. What's going on, Michael? Let's see. We got Ariel in the chat. Good morning to you. Shh, to the hidden wifey. She's right there. Let's see. Holy cow. Tony's stack never ends. I mean, he is stacked. We've known that. What is up, Gore Vidal? Good to see you this morning. Coach Vic says you took comics to your wife's getaway. I took comics and apparently my laptop and my live streaming equipment. So really not doing her 50th birthday justice right now. David Lloyd, good morning to you. Got our guy Mark from Legion of Comics. Good morning to you, my good man. Discovery Bay, he's an early riser like me, so I'm sure he's been up for at least 3 hours. Gore, I believe I said hello to you, but I'm saying it again. And let's see here. We got Super Russ 9000. How you doing? Nope. He's been having some bourbon to get the day started. It's been a long week. I respect that, Rob. I understand how that goes. When did John get a new baby? His name's Tony. He's right there. Thank you all for coming by and hanging in the chats. I hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend is kicking off well. And Tony and I got some comics we're going to share, some stuff we bought. I'm going to run through real quick and show some variants that I bought because that's the reason for this fun thumbnail I chose with David Mack's artwork. Here, a little latte to get the day going. Whoa, don't want to knock it over. Be careful. All right, that would be the end of this live stream quickly. So I bought the 5. So I'm going to swap it like this. So there we go. I got the 1 through 5. Something's Killing the Children. David Mack starter pack, and you could get these. My LCS even had these. I just thought it's such a great series. The first 5 issues so iconic, and David Mack, yes, all about it. So I'm going to just show off the covers. Here we go. I believe this is issue 1. Typical David Mack, just amazing watercolor, just absolutely gorgeous. They did the first 15 issues this way, so you could actually get all 15 with these amazing virgin David Mack covers. Really beautiful. I don't remember ever having a giant sword like that, Kill Bill style, but I'm all about it. Just go for it. This is one of my favorites, actually. Just the close-up with the mask. And yeah, I love when he gets in real close on something. I think you get some great stuff. David Mack always slays it. This is fun with cool colors here, the purples and such. Thank you, Bub. I'll click that in just a second. And then the last one, the 5th one, has the moon in the background there. I don't know if you can kind of see the moon up by her head there. But really beautiful. And I couldn't resist getting this little 5-pack. I think it was like $8 a book or something like that. And I just knew that I would absolutely enjoy them. So there you go. And again, my LCS was selling them. I know several online retailers were selling them. Just Boom is absolutely finding ways to republish this series. I mean, it's awesome that an indie company could be so successful. So I'm happy for them for sure. But I know it's not for everybody, but definitely was big for me. We had a super chat from Bub. Thank you, Bub, for that. So let's play a little something here. This one's for you, Bub.
Wow, a super chat. Thank you.
There you go, buddy. And how about this one too? Thanks, Bub. I appreciate that, man. Miss So is here. Good morning to you, Miss So. Hope your day is going well. Travis is in the chat. Good morning, Travis. Hope everybody's doing all right. Let's swap this around. It looks like let's see how the Tony's work is doing there. He's been ripping open a ton of. You don't have to open all of them. I mean, you however many you feel you want to do. He's really going for it. Oh, you double clicked. I think he's going. He's really having it.
I'm putting a sweat up here. I got 2 more, and then this is a comic Tom. I don't know if I'll do. I don't know. It's your show. You tell me.
All right. I got 5 more covers, so I'll finish up and then we'll swap spots. How's that? I got this because I saw Simple Simon posted this variant, and I had never seen it before. I'm a big fan of The Me You Love in the Dark by Scotty Young, and I saw him post this variant, and I was like, what is this? I need this. What a fantastic cover. Absolutely amazing. So I went immediately on eBay. This is a 616 exclusive Megan Hutchinson's cover. If you don't know her, she's the wife of Donny Cates and an incredible artist, way better than he is as an artist because I've seen his covers and they're not very good. She is the art and he is the right. So there you go. But yeah, that's a great variant. Really enjoying that series. So a lot of good fun. What is JB doing? I don't know what JB is doing. Is JB in the chat? He was there a little bit earlier. Bobby is in the chat. What's going on, Bobby? Good to see you, sir. Did I miss anybody else? I think I got everybody. Tony's 2 drinks away. He's not drinking yet. He's drinking water. He's hydrating. He's getting ready for tonight. His old wolf, my 3rd daughter. I mean, Let's just not. Let's just not. Lastly, and this is perfect that Chet, my X-Men homie, is in the chat because I bought a 4-pack of variants that I absolutely love. I don't remember. I don't think I've shown these off on the show, so I'm going to do it now. That was the Inferno David Nakayama covers. And so here's issue 4 with Moira in that hot sort of fuchsia pink. Issue 2 was Emma Frost looking all saucy in her whatever lingerie. And then my favorite 2 are issue number 1 with Mystique, which is just so great. I love a good Mystique cover, and David Nakayama does a ton of them. Absolute ton of them. And then my favorite was issue 3 with Destiny, which I think that light blue, robin's egg blue, that's so good. So good. So yeah, I'm a Nakayama fan, and they were selling this in a 4-pack, and I actually really liked it. I didn't like the virgin ones. I liked the trade dress ones, so I got a set of the trade dress ones. And that's it. Those are my variants. David Nakayama is better than John Tyler Christopher. I would agree with that, but I know that's not a popular opinion, Bub. I agree with that. Those are dope. Did you read X Deaths of Wolverine? I did, and I will definitely bring it up here in just a little bit. Let's see who else we had. I know Perry's saying hi. And Sheena's in the chat. I was watching Sheena with Queenie last night. They were doing great. They had a whole awesome panel of ladies talking about everything. Book of Boba, talking about the new Saga issue. They were slaying it last night. So awesome job, ladies. That was great. All right, you ready to swap? Let's see what Tony's got. Ooh, there's Chet. He's agreeing Nakayama better than Jay Scott. And I like that he does so many X-Men variants. So I'm always pumped to see Nakayama do some more X-Men.
So a lot of these they're fillers. So
adding to a run is always good. What's up, Sean? Stay puff.
Yeah, it's more late that way. Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you're gonna double cam. Oh, you're gonna do the light. Ooh, you got the light. Oh, yeah.
I'm big time here. I think it cost me like $12. Anyways. All right, so I picked up.
Ooh, yes.
A little Brother Blood action there.
Always good to get that early New Teen Titans stuff.
Yeah.
Perez Wolfman all day.
You want to just? I mean, I'll just keep going because.
Yeah, I just shared a whole bunch. You could do a whole bunch. Go ahead.
I don't know what these stickers mean, but anyways. So I got a Thor 313.
Ooh, I love I know some people hated it, but I love the 10-speed racer.
Okay.
Yeah, or this comic could be worth $10,000.
Right.
I think those are hilarious, and they're almost like a date stamp for me of like an era of comics.
There you go.
I love it.
Should I? No. All right, so I got Fantastic Four Annual number 16.
Ooh, is that Doom? No, who's that? Oh, that's
Gargoyle.
Yeah, Gargoyle. Okay.
Yeah. And the Coming of the Dragon Lord. Ooh.
Dragon Lord. Lord. What's up, Shane? Where are you? Let me just click. Oh, there you go, Shane. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming by. We're doing a little unboxing here. I was sharing some variants that I had gotten, and Old Wolf's got some Whatnot auction items here.
Whatnot's the devil. Okay. Anyways, so I picked this up because I like the cover. I thought the cover was pretty cool. That's it. Hercules Unbound.
Ooh, is that looks like late Silver Age DC. That's always good to get.
It's a 25 center.
25 center. Maybe that's early bronze.
Yeah.
Rob says those banners are like clickbait for comics. I mean, you could argue. You could argue. Becker, man, what's going on? Good to see you.
Look at them. Yeah, I don't know. These they got these stickers on them. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so I got Batman 370.
Oh, nice. That's still Dick Grayson, right? Yeah. Love it.
This one was because of the goof. Adventure Comics 470. It's a little beat up, but plastic bands in it.
Plastic Man's always entertaining. I don't know that I have any Plastic Man comics.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
and I have books where he's in it, like he's in a Justice League or something.
Yeah, I'll pull this one out for you, John. I'll do this one first. Yeah. It's Power Man and Iron Fist, number 65. There you go.
Yeah, man.
Win a Toys R Us shopping spree.
There it is. Yes, another banner. I don't know if you're reading Devil's Reign, but they've got like Luke Cage running for the mayor of,
Yep.
of New York, and I'm all about it. I'm like, yes, Luke Cage, perfect. What's up, Alex, in the chat? Whitewood Comics. Good morning to you, sir.
Number 62. So that's 65.
I only ever read Iron Fist when he was with Luke Cage. Like, I didn't read Iron Fist on its own.
Right.
I was never as a big a fan of that. Maybe that's just me. I always felt like Iron Fist was boring, but Luke Cage was always fascinating to me.
Probably where they set them together.
When he was flying halfway across the world to get Dr. Doom to give him his $100 or whatever it was, $50. Do you ever read that issue?
No.
There's an issue where I think it's Luke Cage, Power Man, and he's flying to Latveria because someone asked him to collect. Oh no, he's collecting money that Dr. Doom owes him, and it's like piddly money. It's like not like thousands of dollars. It's like I want my $50. And Doom is refusing. The funny part is Doom is like welshing on him. Like Doom, it's $50 and you own a country. Like, pay the guy.
That's pocket change.
It's hilarious. Oh, it's $500, Beckerman says.
Oh, there you go.
So funny. I won't spoil it, SOV. That's Sove Collector. That happened, I think, in issue number 1 or whatever. Like the issue, I won't spoil issue 3.
So I got Power Man 117. Oh, Iron Fist. And Iron Fist.
I love when in the show when they actually had him wear the like headband and the wristbands and the whole thing. I don't know when he stopped wearing it, Coach Vic, but he did. He was always sort of like the street level. Everybody knows my name. I don't have a secret identity. I'm the hero for hire. When you need me, just pay me and I'll help you.
I think I already have this one, but I bought it because it's the special Spanish language issue. It's Blue Beetle 26.
Oh, is that the Jaime Reyes? Mm-hmm.
So now I got to learn Spanish just to read it now. This one, I don't know why I have this one. I think they just threw it in. It's Ultimate Spider-Man 97. I don't know.
Ooh, I mean, I'm a big fan of that Ultimate Spidey run, but it's a lot of issues, so I don't know about collecting it individually. I thought about it for a long time, and then it was like, no, I'm going to get the hardcover. So no.
Yeah, I don't even know why I have it here, but it's okay. Marvel Team Up 86. Spider-Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy. The original team.
Ooh. I was just reading about issue 68 because it's the first appearance of Despair, this like villain, because he is in the issue of X-Men that we're discussing on the X-Men on Tuesday.
Okay.
It's like Man-Thing versus Despair. And I was like, I don't know when this guy first appeared. Apparently it was in Marvel Team Up, issue 68. I'm learning stuff. And of course, Spider-Man was in it.
Of course. It's right there. It's always Spider-Man
yeah, because he's the big seller, right? You throw Spider-Man and then you pick a random guy like Man-Thing and just throw him in there. That's just the way that whole series worked. But it was highly entertaining to read. Just not a lot of like keys as far as key collectors go, but a highly entertaining run.
Let's see what I got. Captain America and Falcon 152.
I think that's the only older era of Captain America that I've read. Like I didn't read the previous stuff, and I didn't read a lot of the stuff after, but I've read a handful of issues in the Captain America and Falcon timeline when it was both of them together in there.
Yeah, I think it's about the same for me. I mean, I bought them. But this is the area. This is the time I knew.
Yeah. You know? What's up, Katie Kaboom? Good to see you.
Oh,
Tony's showing off some of his whatnot stuff he got. Shane says, my favorite Marvel team-up issue is the one with the original Saturday Night Live cast. Yes. It's all right, Sove Collector. I mean, Man-Thing is a big part of Marvel Universe, giant-sized Man-Thing as well. but he's in the issue 144 of Uncanny that we're discussing on my channel Tuesday. He's a big part of that one. Big Man Thing and Cyclops issue.
All right, hold on. I'm just trying to get these in order here. We gotta rebag these. Adventures into Fear. Morbius, there you
The
go.
living vampire.
Number 21.
Who's he fighting there? It looks like a
Uh,
guy with a red hood of some kind.
The Uncanny Caretaker.
Uncanny Caretaker. What names?
I know, huh? Uncanny.
Oh, congratulations, Katie Kaboom. Your birthday's coming up. It is my wife's birthday was yesterday. She just turned 50.
Oh, happy birthday.
Nifty 50. Chillmonger in the chat. What is going on, my man?
I ended up picking Adventures of Fear, number 30.
So are you a Morbius fan? Because I haven't read a ton
Yeah,
of
I like
Morbius.
Morbius.
Yeah.
If I can get a cover of him, I'll pick it up.
So what's the hook for Morbius? Like, what was it about Morbius that you liked? Because I've yet to get in. I've only seen him when he like you're saying, like when he randomly appears with Spidey in an issue or something.
I think it's the 70s or that time horror type of thing. Because I also like, I'll pick up if I can afford a werewolf, if I can afford a living mummy. I got and even in DC's I got the Phantom Stranger and I got Dead Man. It's that horror side.
Yeah. So it's that era of like Wolfman, the Mummy, Creature of the Black Lagoon kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Congrats to you, full color, for your birthday, 54, just 2 weeks ago.
Oh, happy birthday. Oh.
Thank you, Miss So.
Yeah.
And Chillmonger, I realized I don't think you're on Instagram or TikTok, so we got to figure out a way to meet up. If there's if you want to, I don't know. I'll leave a comment on your video maybe or something, and we can figure out a way to meet up.
So I picked up 31 too. Also,
are you excited for the movie at all? By the way,
yeah, I'm waiting for it to come out. How long does it take?
I mean, they've pushed it back again. Now it's like summer or something, right?
Cool. And I picked up 32.
See, this is where your love of horror characters and my love of people named after me comes together. So yeah, I have that issue. Creatures, firstly, I gotta say, Creatures on the Loose, way underappreciated run of comic books. I think very action-packed and highly entertaining reads. So yeah, right. I'm all about the Creatures on the Loose. Ooh, we got a super chat from Ariel Red.
Oh, play it up.
Little donation. It's not for comics. For the Getaway Dinner Fund.
Ooh.
We did get pizza last night at one of our favorite spots up here called Luetti's, which has a sign that says, if you're in a hurry, you're in the wrong place. Because you got to put your order in 45 minutes early and then go do something and come back later. But it's going to be good.
Because is it busy or because it's
just always busy. It's good food. It's always popping in there. It's hard up in the mountains. It's like being on Hawaiian Islands. So good food's hard to come by. You got to know where it is, and then everybody knows, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. This is we'll have some girl cameos here. Let's see. We got this one. And then we got one more here.
Ready?
So good. Big Will is turning 34 in 8 months. Okay, well, that's a little early, but we'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
Thank you, poor Mike, for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. Things are going well, man. And Chillmonger says, ask for the link in the live chat, then I will be ready, and I will do that. Let's see. 4-color commentary likes the Creatures on the Loose. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Chris. So I am on a little trip. No kiddos with me right now, and so when that happens, sometimes I drop the link to some homies, and yeah, we got the old wolf here, and he's unboxing some books here. So disappointed and happy to see him. There you go. That's an interesting combination. Oh, you thought it was Mr. Sinister? Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. Please don't drop the baby. Well, yeah, I won't travel back in time and have that problem.
Yeah.
Gore says 70s Warren magazines like Vampirella, Eerie, and Creepy had some of the best artists drawing some of the best horror at the time. There you go.
Yes. Totally agree.
Yeah, those full-size magazine size, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
totally agree.
Soul brother. Wait, sorry, whether you Soul brother Kirk. How is it going, man? How old is Old Wolf? Old enough to know better.
I am.
So was that enough?
How old do you think I am?
How old do I think Tony is? Let's see. 57.
Yeah.
I'll
be. Yeah, I'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be 57 this year. So I'm 57.
Oh, I was so close.
What?
I was so close.
I know. Huh?
Flash by Night is here. What's going on, Flash? And C-List E-Man, what is going on? Look at all the awesome people jumping in the chat. Thank you for coming by.
I brought all these people to you.
Everybody's here. Yeah. What is going on, Stonecutter? So did you have more to unbox? Sorry, I didn't mean to slow you down.
Oh, that's all right. You got stuff? Because, I mean,
all I've got is just the stuff I've been reading, and we can get to that in a little bit. Let's see what you got here.
I got some more stuff. This was a cover by
Enemy Ace. Ooh. Little Red Baron there.
Yeah. It's just a great cover. I just think it's a nice.
Yeah, that's a great World War II cover. So that looks like that might be late Silver, early Bronze Age, but it's got a throwback to Golden Age style to it.
Yeah. Back to the horror. There you go.
Nice.
That'd be on the bag. Yeah, it's on the bag. Okay. Just I guess some little old Justice League.
Ooh, and then is that Supergirl in her old costume?
Yep.
Classic. I don't remember that time at all, Chris. I don't remember spoiling Saga, but I can tell you all about it here in a little bit, even though I haven't read it. Power Man and Iron Fist back again. When they're fighting Rom, the Space Knight.
The Space Knight on the Rampage.
I didn't realize how many of the early appearances of Rogue are in Rom Space Knight until I was reading about it not too long ago. And apparently, because they canceled the final few issues of, was it Ms. Marvel, where she was supposed to appear?
Right.
They ended up having her first appearances be in that Avengers Annual, in 2 issues of Rom Space Knight, and then so it went like Annual, Space Knight, Uncanny X-Men, Space Knight. Like it was like though her first 4 appearances, very odd, like where they ended up falling, because they assumed those would be like her 3rd, 4th, and 5th appearances. They didn't care.
Yeah, right.
But when they canceled Ms. Marvel too early, all they got was Mystique, and they didn't get to the Rogue storyline. What do you
Gotcha. I got a Fanfare number 12.
Who's that is in the sewer with her?
I'm not sure, actually.
Somebody else is in the water, right?
There's a dead guy, it looks like, in the water.
Which issue was that?
12.
12, okay. I know that the current omnibus that we're reading of Uncanny X-Men has 5, I think, issues from Marvel Fanfare. The first 5 issues of Marvel Fanfare are included in the Omni, so they must be X-Men related somehow. I don't know. George Perez drew that issue, says Core.
Yeah, yep.
There it is. Look at him. He knows it. So they're saying it has to do with Iron Maiden? Or maybe that was... Is it?
Yeah, it's Iron Maiden.
Yeah, so I don't know a ton about Rom Space Knight. I've seen him appear in other books, but I didn't realize how he had a couple of key issues in his run. Perez drew it's a 3-issue storyline. Okay, there you go.
Oh, cool.
Oh, books that are blowing up right now, man. Everything with Moon Knight's hot right now.
They had number 3 and stuff. It's like the prices went way too high. Way too high. Got a little man thing going on here.
Uh-oh. The last issue. Oh no. They only went 11 issues, huh? Oh, Doctor Strange is there.
Yeah, right in the middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So was Man-Thing like a reaction to Swamp Thing? Like they wanted to capitalize on the Alan Moore stuff, or did Man-Thing come first? Like which came first? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Because it seems like it's very much a Swamp Thing.
I'm sure.
Rip off of some kind.
Sure
Maybe somebody in the chat. I know Gore is going to tell me right now.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I got the vibe that Swamp Thing was first, and then Man-Thing came later as like a reaction to like, oh, we should have something like that too.
And then I got a few of these.
Oh, you are on that Captain Marvel run. How? So now you got a ton of that Captain Marvel run, right?
Yeah, I got a.
Nerdy says Man-Thing might have come first. Oh, Shane says Swamp Thing first.
Oh, we got a battle going on here.
What will Gore say? They were like 6 months away from each other in the same year, says Big Will. What? Things I didn't know.
Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I got 21 of them so far.
Bobby says they both came out the same year and month, and they're both based on a Golden Age character called the Heap, which I do believe I've heard of that character, but I didn't realize he was an inspiration for that stuff. Man-Thing won the race to publish first. All right, there you go.
So I got number 35. That glare. I got 38.
Ooh, J Hood says the two creators were roommates, and there's been a great debate about who copied whom. Interesting.
Nice.
Look at you, man.
40.
I mean, Mastodon says I keep strange company, but I mean, that's kind of the tale of my channel.
43. And number 50.
What was the final issue of that run? Do you know where it ended? Len Wein, sorry, and Steve Garber were the room. Okay, that's the creators. Gotcha. Yeah.
62.
62 issues. Okay, so that's a nice calm run to have to collect. You're not talking about collecting Detective Comics or whatever, right?
Right. I mean, it's just filling the boxes so I can buy another box. But fill.
That's how you look at it. All right.
Yeah, then all I have left is the Mystery Miracle.
Okay. I mean, because I like to collect. I'm a run collector as well, just like you. But it's like at this point in my collecting, I'm really like cautious about starting any new runs that are like over 100 issues. Like you tell me, like, oh, you should. I love New Mutants.
Right.
That's 100 issues. That's good. Like I can do that. That's fine. You tell me that you know Batman, 700, 800 issues. I'm good. I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna do a section. You gotta like I like a section, and then you do that section.
Right. What is up, Robert? Good to see you in the chat. J Hood says, I've recently been reading Slugfest about the behind the scenes one-upmanship battles between Marvel and DC. It's a great read. There you go. And I've got one that's in my Amazon cart that I was going to buy called Marvel's Mutants and the History of Claremont and what he was really trying to do when he came on board X-Men, because it's not necessarily as based on the civil rights era as everybody feels like it is. That's one element, but there's more to what he was trying to do. I hear it was good. So I've got it added to my shopping cart there.
Very cool. Well, the reason why I'm drinking water, I drank a little too much last night, so I'm
you got to pace yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got 4 Marvel books that I read, so I'm gonna share the covers. Let's see where we're at here. I loaded them up here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna move over a little bit to this side. I don't know if you've read any of these. We got The Death of Doctor Strange. Are you reading that one at all?
Yeah, I got it. I haven't read it yet. I got the. Did it come out last week?
It came out this week. Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Final issue.
I got this cover because of.
Yeah, the throwback cover. I love it.
Right. You got what is it? Paste Pot. I keep wanting to say Piss Pot, but we got Paste Pot Pete.
Paste Pot Pete.
Yeah.
He's the real reason to buy that issue.
Yes, it's the owner. Yes.
I thought this was a good series. I thought this was a lot of fun. I agree. Sove Collector. Like, I think this was a really entertaining 5 issues and a fun way to pass. I know everybody knew in advance that this was a passing of the mantle from Doctor Strange to Clea, that she's going to become the Sorceress Supreme. And I thought it was a very effective way to do that. And yes, an amazing cover piece. I'm pointing over here, but it's over here. So I really enjoyed this. I think it's if you get a chance, anybody to read this, I don't know, digitally or in a trade, or if you have the Marvel app in 6 months you want to read, I think it's a very entertaining series. And I would actually love to read it with all the interconnected tie-ins, because there was a ton of tie-ins for this that I was like, I'm not buying all the tie-ins. So
I'm going to show you my wall of fitting. Chris.
He wants to see the boxes. Is that all?
Yeah, they kind of go down the floor. So
you don't need to let him be the boss of you. He shouldn't control you.
But he
does. Devil's Reign.
Yeah, I have that too.
I'm not going to spoil this, but it's been very entertaining, and we're only halfway in. I thought that there were some great twists in this issue. I've been really enjoying the stuff with Luke Cage. I think they're using Luke Cage really, really well. So yeah, I'm all about more Chip Zdarsky, Marco Cicchetto. Just give me all of it. Like, I want all of that. Sove Collector says Death of Doctor Strange Spider-Man had a powerful issue. Okay, maybe it was just the one. There you go. That is a great wall, right? That's the great wall of short boxes. Or are they long boxes?
Long boxes.
Whoo!
It's a worker all the time.
Putting me to shame.
Well, I mean, I don't have if I had short boxes, I wouldn't have the room. I would have to
build a wall of them, and then build another. You could build a little room out of the short boxes.
Maybe I could get plumbing, put a bathroom in.
All right, so I got 2 other Marvel books that I read this week, and the reason I'm doing it this way is I didn't want to bring the actual individual issues along. I'd already read them, so I wasn't going to pack them along. I'm reading all my X books digitally now, mostly because this run of X-Men by Jerry Duggan hasn't been my favorite, and I don't need to store it anymore. I'd rather just read it digitally and know what's going on. This continues sorry, I keep pointing the wrong way. The Captain Krakoa storyline. So I will happily spoil some of that for people. The previous issue was the first appearance of Captain Krakoa, and at the end they revealed that Captain Krakoa. Yeah, it's actually Cyclops in a new costume. And they were saying that they had to do that because Cyclops died publicly at some point, and I was like, wait, did I miss an issue? Cyclops died, and they can't resurrect him without giving away the fact that they have mastered resurrection. So the only thing they can do is put him in a different costume and make it seem like he's a different hero. I love that it's like absolutely ridiculous, that the costume is stupid, that the character name is stupid. It feels very much like they're poking fun at the speculation market of invent a new stupid character every week.
Right.
And Cyclops hates the costume. He hates wearing it. So all of that I find very entertaining. I just don't know that I love the plot line. So it is very silly gore. It's designed intentionally to be silly. It's definitely Dugan taking shots at modern comics. This issue 7 shows you how he died and what happened and why they're resurrecting him and keeping his life a secret now, because they can't figure out how to let the public know he's still alive without like giving away everything. What is up, Kyle, the promiscuous time traveler? Good to see you, man.
So how did he die?
I mean, I guess I can spoil it. It was a they were on assignment. They were trying to stop some bad guys, and he gets cut pretty badly, and you think he's going to be okay, and this paramedic shows up, and then the paramedic is another bad guy, and he takes a scalpel and really opens up the wound, and he bleeds out. So there you go. But I feel like My frustration with this issue is there's no reason for these two issues to be out of order. Why not kill him in one and then introduce Krakoa in the next one? Like, I don't think they needed to do it in this way. It seemed to just be confusing. Although I know certain people loved it and are really into it, it just seemed like a bad choice, and it was just confusing to me as a fan. His fandom allowed him to fade away. Sad. I think there's definitely stuff that I can read digitally and be happy with just knowing what's going on in the story, and others that I want to keep and own and read again and that kind of thing. So that's just where I am. Which brings us to the other X book I read this week that I'm reading digitally. And I will say, this is actually way better. And this is highly entertaining. And Wolverine is almost not in it. It's actually a misnomer, I almost feel like, calling it the X Deaths of Wolverine. So did you read the X Lives of Wolverine from a week ago?
I haven't gotten. I don't have a lot of X books.
You don't have to. You don't have to. That's why I'm here. I'll tell you everything that's happening. And then
that's why I tune in. Go ahead.
So X Lives and X Deaths of Wolverine. It's a 10-issue miniseries, and I think it's Benjamin Percy is writing it, and it basically just follows two plot lines. One, where people are trying to ruin the X-Men by traveling back in time and killing people, like changing history.
Oh, okay.
And so Jean Grey is psychically connecting to Wolverine at different points in history and getting him to go on missions to stop these assassins. So it's like it's like each issue is a different moment in Wolverine's life, and he's breaking off what he should be doing to go kill an assassin and then go back to living his life. And then the next issue jumps to him at a different point in his life. Right.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting.
I think it's kind of interesting. Yeah. And it's a good way, if you're a Wolverine fan, to look at like the life of Wolverine. Mastodon says, so do they continue the Hickman run when Dugan came on, or is it a separate book? It's a separate book, but it's not like it's not a reboot. It's still Krakoa, it's still all the same universe. Like they're not saying that the Hickman stuff didn't happen. Where they're continuing right where Hickman left off. So in that way, it's still going. So it's not it's not a reset, says J Hood. Okay. So that's the X Lives of Wolverine, and it's Jean kind of manipulating him through history. X Deaths starts right after Inferno, which ended with Moira McTaggart having to run away from Mystique. Mystique saying, you better run and freaking hide because I'm going to kill you. Jeez. And she got rid of Moira's mutant power of resurrecting herself. Moira dies, and then she's reborn with all her knowledge and starts her life again.
Right.
But Mystique shot her with the X mutant solving medicine or whatever, the device that gets rid of your mutant gene.
Okay.
So she's no longer a mutant. She will not resurrect if she's killed right now. She'll just die. So Mystique was going to kill her, but then Doug, who has the ability to communicate with, he talks to the island of Krakoa, and he basically saves her. He gives her a robotic arm made from Warlock, the mutant Warlock. So it's like all the like fun like lines in it, and then tells her, I've saved your life, but I'm not going to protect you. You got to get out of here. And Krakoa opens a gate just for her, and she runs, and then it leads her to Scotland, where she's from, and the gate closes, like nobody else can follow her. So Mystique has to find her. So the whole issue of X Deaths, which was a lot of fun, is basically Moira McTaggart trying to say, like, how do I hide from a person who could be anybody?
I thought the gate could only be used by mutants.
Yeah, exactly. So Krakoa had to make a gate just for her, so she could escape Krakoa, and then they closed it down.
Okay.
There's a lot going on in the chat. The numbering has him confused. Yeah, it's the Marvel way. Like Marco Cicchetto and who's doing Daredevil? Zdarsky. They're restarting their Daredevil. I don't know why they have to go to number one. It's still the two of them writing it, but what are you going to do? So anyways, this X Deaths of Wolverine was really exciting because it was really just Moira running and trying to find a way to escape. Everywhere she went, she was worried she was going to come across Mystique, and Mystique was hunting her. So it was a fun, like, cat and mouse kind of thing.
Right.
There was a cameo from Jane Foster because Moira started to feel really ill. So she went to the doctor, and Jane told her, "You've got cancer. You're dying. Like, whatever they injected you with is also slowly killing you. You're dying."
Oh, geez.
And so she's got like a ticking clock, like where Moira's worried she's going to die before she gets her mutant gene back. And this is the end of her lives. She's not going to be, there's no other life for Moira. So I thought it was fantastic. And Mystique keeps popping in at different points where you think she's going to get her. And it was a lot of entertainment for me. Then the ending was the only part that bugged me. And this is where Wolverine comes in. It looks like the island is creating another version of Wolverine to like go protect her.
Okay.
I don't know. So it's like a part Warlock, part Wolverine. I don't know. And maybe Chris can explain it because I don't know what it is. And it was the only part of the issue that really irked me because they kept, Jean Grey kept feeling like she's getting some weird sense from the island. It's trying to do something she can't understand. All of a sudden, it like birthed this weird Wolverine. And I don't know what it is. And it was not Logan, but it was like Logan. I couldn't tell. So I don't know.
That's weird.
It was weird. And that's exactly how I felt. I don't get it. I don't get it. To keep the pull thin, I haven't been reading X Lives. Big Will, I think you would like X Lives of Wolverine because it's all Logan past stuff, those 5 issues.
Yeah, that's all.
I don't know if X Deaths will be as Wolverine heavy. I don't know. And I don't know for sure that they need to be read together. So far, they seem to be disconnected, but it's possible that he's going to bring it all together. We don't know yet. It is a Wolverine, and it is super weird. Yeah, there you go. That's how I feel. Hey, Eric's here. 2 boys and their pops. What is going on, man? How's it going? I'm up in the Big Bear Mountains. I know he's a Tahoe guy, so he's in Central California mountains. So, anyways, those are the only Marvel books that I bought this week. In fact, I didn't even buy any DC books this week. 0.
Oh,
nothing. I bought a ton of DC last week. No DC this week.
So you didn't buy Deathstroke. You didn't pick up the Robin. You didn't pick up.
I've been off of Robin for a while, and Deathstroke finally was like, I couldn't decide, and I ended up passing on it. That's where I felt.
That's right. I'm enjoying this. The Human Target.
What's that one? Oh, Human Target. I hear is great. I want to read it in trade. I think, but I hear it's amazing. I mean, people have been saying it's the best book of the year, but already that it's one of the best drawn books.
Yes.
I was listening to Fire Guy Ryan on his channel last night, and he, Bearded Comic Bro, and Comics Kings Brandon, they were all just like raving about it.
No, that's a good read. I'm enjoying it. I think she's the baddie, though.
Who is she?
So what's her? What the hell is her name?
I don't even know who's in it besides the Human Target guy, and I only know him from the TV series.
What the hell's her name? I keep calling her Frost, but I don't think that's what it is.
There's Killer Frost, right? Isn't there a character called Killer Frost?
That's not Killer Frost.
Okay. You may be behind the Michael Downright Nerdy podcast, but I think you're spot on. I think Tom Taylor's Nightwing is absolutely excellent. Definitely worth it. I am reading the Tom King Supergirl, but I think that's probably going to be the last Tom King I buy in individual issues. I'm just going to read his stuff in trades because I always enjoy it better, and I'll just read it that way. And I don't like having to wait, so I can just read the whole thing. But it looks like the variant covers for that Human Target are pretty spectacular too.
Yeah,
like the throwback covers.
This one's cool. I like this one. It was bright,
right?
Over there.
It looks like an early Silver Age masterpiece. I have not been reading any McFarlane stuff in a really long time, I will say. I have, it's been a long while. I know some people are super into Spawn. I've never been into Spawn, so I missed out on a lot of that. Were you able to read Duel or New Men this week? Those were my 2 picks, says Time Traveler. I have not heard of either one. As always, you seem to bring me books that I have not heard of yet, so I got to go look for those.
So Duel and
New Men. I would love to know the publishers if you don't mind, Kyle. It just helps me figure out how to find them. I did read a couple of indies from weeks in the past. I read Bylines in Blood, which was an Aftershock book from 2 weeks ago, I think. And I read Bolero, which was I want to say an Image book from a little while back too. Lots of saucy, sexy naked ladies in that one.
Saucy. Was Bo Derek in it?
They were no, she was not. But they were both really good, and we will be discussing them on Whitewell Comics channel Wednesday night for our January wrap up, and we'll be looking at Rain, Bolero, and Bylines in Blood. So those were all ones that we'll be talking about for that. Cool. Little indie wrap up. Anything else you've been reading, Tony? Anything you've been enjoying?
I just read them. I don't know.
I just read them.
I
love it.
I forget everything. So it's like it's so hard to discuss a book because I forget.
That's why I love reading it in trade. You get like this, you get this injection of all 8 issues or whatever, and then you've got it in your memory bank.
Yeah, and then Chaos says, "You don't read your books." Rob says, "You don't read the book." I read my books. I don't comprehend. I don't remember. It doesn't sink in.
That's hilarious.
But I read them.
I don't know if Chaos is in the chat still. It looks like he was there a second ago, but I've been reading. I started volume 1 of Coffin Bound. This is by Dan Waters. This is a wild, weird, psychedelic romp. I had never heard of much beyond people telling me it was a good read, people who liked it. And it is wild. I am really, it's like, it's almost like, it's like Coen Brothers doing Shakespeare with like gangsters or something. It's like the language is very dense, and it seems like people are talking almost in poetry half the time. And the story is very abstract and odd and very graphic and violent. But also like weirdly captivating. Like you can't stop reading it. It's interesting. I heard about Bolero. My LGBTQ heart was interested, but I heard it was a boring story. I didn't find it boring at all. But you would have to decide for yourself, Miss O. Maybe it's a book you want to read in trade. Rob Boswell says, I have all of the Coffin Bounds and he loves it. Not sure if I'd like Coffin Bound, says Chris, but happy you're reading it. I did not like issue 1 because I was like, this is maybe too weird for me. But now I'm almost done with volume 1 and I'm actually like captivated. Like it's wonderfully odd and somewhat poetic. So I'm kind of interesting. The guy that eats dirt in Coffin Bound is awesome. Says, is my computer charging? Let's double check here. Sorry. Battery saver is on. It is not charging.
Ooh.
Well, I may have to finish and log out here. I thought it was plugged in, but I guess I'm not. Or I guess it's not charging. I don't know. We shall see.
Oh.
Is it plugged in? That's weird. All right. Well, anyways, I'm enjoying Coffin Bound well enough. And there's a character called Earth Eater who is kind of this monster, this hunter guy. I don't know if I can find a good picture of him. Yeah. I mean, this is not a kid's show, I guess, not all the time, but he's the guy with the like black hood here. Where is it? Right there.
Okay.
Really creepy guy. Really creepy. So, I mean, he's the one hunting the main character as she's on the run. But really just odd. Just really odd. Again, I got Shakespeare vibes and Coen Brother vibes, if you can blend those two things together somehow. It reminds you of Pretty Deadly by Kelly Sue DeConnick. Okay. I've never read that either.
Mm.
The Guy That Eats Dirt is awesome. No, I love Coffin Bound. There you go. So maybe Chris, you were one of the guys, and you and Rob Boswell were the ones that were telling me to buy it because I saw that they had it for 50% off at my shop, and I was like, I'll get one. Sticky Goose says, John's Comics with Kids, not a kids show. I know, right? It's an old wolf show today. I did see that you did. Sorry, let me scroll back up here, Chris. Sorry, Kyle. Sorry. Duel was from Bliss on Tap Publishing. New Men was from Action Lab Danger Zone. All right. So I'll have to keep my eye out for that. This week's highlights for Gore included Ice Cream Man, Usagi Yojimbo, and Deadly Class. So I haven't read any Ice Cream Man, mostly because I'm not a big anthology book guy. I just don't like that kind of book. But I am way behind Usagi and Deadly Class, so I have not been reading them. I've been reading them in collected editions. Way behind. Bolero did it properly, unlike a lot of books. I thought Bolero was good. Yeah, I thought it was good. But yeah, you take a look, see if you can enjoy it. Right. I'm going to log out before my computer dies. I don't want to cut off in the middle of the show. So figure out why it's not charging. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm sorry that we missed out on kids, but we got an old wolf instead. So I think that worked out really well.
You'll be drinking.
You're drinking later?
Not right now. I can't be drinking right now.
Yeah, you're on call or something, right?
I'm on call. I got a blizzard going outside. So it's I gotta go.
Don't ignore Mama.
Yeah.
I just struggle. You're its only critic. No, it has nothing to do with the story being good or bad. I just don't like anthology books where it's each book is a different story and nothing connects. And I just get bored really quickly with that kind of book. So I tried a couple of silver coins and yeah, they were creepy and kind of cool artwork, but I got bored because none of the characters are in the same. I want a story with characters and arcs, and I want more. So when it's individual stories and I get bored. Sorry. I lose interest really quickly. I just anthologies. I really struggle with it. Sorry. So I generally avoid them. It's just better that way. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great day. And thanks to Tony for coming by and hanging with us, man.
Oh, I appreciate thanks for letting me hang with you.
Muchas gracias, Gore. I appreciate that. And I will pass that birthday wishes on to my wife. One shots are different because I'm not having to keep buying more and more and more. But even then, it depends. What if it? But I'm connected to those characters already because when I see a what if with Spider-Man, I know and love Spider-Man because there's this legacy to it. A one-off silver coin, I'm I don't know who these characters are. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a hard thing to explain. I'm weird. What can I say? Thanks everybody for coming by. We're gonna bounce out of here. Have a great day, and I'll be in chats. I'll catch you guys in the chats.
See ya.
Bye.